Welcome back. If you've been enjoying this journey through storytelling and cinema, be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. Your support keeps these explorations going. Now we reach the final chapter of The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. This is where every choice, every trial and every sacrifice comes to a head. For Frodo, the burden of the ring reaches its breaking point. For Aragorn, the time has come to claim his destiny. Their heroes' journeys, though different, will both lead to the same moment, the fate of Middle-earth itself. For Frodo, the journey to Mount Doom is almost over, but each step is harder than the last. The ring's influence is nearly absolute, draining his strength and warping his mind. He cannot go on alone, but he is not alone. Sam remains by his side, carrying him when Frodo can no longer walk. For Aragorn, the road back is not a path of retreat, but a march toward destiny. With Sauron's forces overwhelming Gondor, Aragorn must finally claim his birthright. He ventures into the paths of the dead, confronting the spirits of long-forgotten warriors. In doing so, he proves his worth, commanding the allegiance of the army of the dead and turning the tide of battle. Both heroes are on the brink of their final test. For Frodo, this is no longer a whisper in his mind, it is an overwhelming force. As he stands at the very edge of Mount Doom, the ring refuses to be destroyed. It has consumed him completely. In his darkest moment, Frodo does not choose to destroy the ring. He chooses to keep it. This is the ultimate temptation, the moment when the hero fails. Aragorn's temptation is more symbolic. He could rule Gondor as a warrior king, leading by might alone. But instead, he chooses the path of a true leader, one who unites, who inspires, and who places the needs of his people above all else. He does not take power, he earns it. For Frodo, the abyss is physical and psychological. Just as all seems lost, Gollum re-emerges, fulfilling his dark purpose. In a violent struggle, Gollum seizes the ring only to fall into the fires of Mount Doom, taking the ring with him. The hero does not destroy the ring, fate does. Frodo collapses, forever changed. He has won, but at great cost. For Aragorn, the abyss is the battle of the Black Gate. He leads a hopeless charge, buying Frodo the time he needs. He does not know if Frodo has succeeded, but he fights anyway. He places his faith in something greater than himself. With the ring's destruction, Sauron's power collapses. Middle-earth is saved. Frodo, Sam and their allies are lifted from the destruction, reborn into a world free from the shadow that has loomed over them. But victory does not mean restoration. Frodo has given everything to this quest. Though the world is saved, he will never be the same. Aragorn, now crowned King of Gondor, does not simply reclaim a throne, he ushers in a new age. His final test is one of humility. In a powerful moment, he tells the hobbits, "You bow to no one." The great king kneels before the smallest of heroes, acknowledging their sacrifice. This is Aragorn's true transformation, from warrior to ruler, from exile to legend. For Frodo, the journey home does not bring peace. He has carried a burden too great to ever fully leave behind. The Shire, once a place of comfort, now feels distant. His wounds, both physical and emotional, will never truly heal. In the end, he chooses to leave Middle-earth, sailing into the west. His journey does not end in triumph, but in release. For Aragorn, the elixir is not just a crown, it is a kingdom united, a future secured and a love fulfilled. He has embraced his destiny, bringing hope to the world he fought to save. The Return of the King is not just the end of a story. It is the completion of two heroes' journeys, one of sacrifice, one of destiny. Frodo's journey was about bearing an impossible burden. Aragorn's was about embracing the weight of responsibility. In the end, both succeeded, but not without loss. This is the power of The Lord of the Rings, a story not just about heroes, but about the choices that define them. If you've enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. The journey has been long, but every great story must come to an end. The road goes ever on.